All right, Blues family, welcome back to the channel. Big long time kickoff coming up tomorrow as Chelsea welcome Sunderland to the bridge. Enzo Maresca has dropped some massive talking points in the press conference today. We're talking Estevão, Guiu, the injury situation, and even how he handles the young players behind the scene. And of course, I'll be dropping my predicted lineup at the end. So stay locked in, hit the like button, and let's talk Chelsea. So Enzo Maresca confirmed no new injuries, which is always good news. And the massive news that has just come out during the press conference is that Liam Delap is back training, but unfortunately will not be able to make the squad yet. Probably he's going to be available for the Wolves game in the cup tie. And that's massive, massive news. It's not just massive news for Liam Delap alone, but for the whole team as well, because we all know how bullish Liam Delap is, and plus the fact that it's also going to benefit Joao Pedro, who is going to be able to play off him, and we can see that he's starting to do the same thing with Guiu. So it's really, really positive news for Liam Delap. Okay, and yeah, plus the fact that we've missed a proper physical striker. He also mentioned some doubts like Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and even Pedro Neto. And this one is, this is scary. But I just want to believe that it's something that they can walk it over, and because those three have been core to how Chelsea has played this season. Imagine having all three missing for Sunderland. That would change the trajectory and the entire game plan. Tosin Adarabioyo, Wesley Fofana, and Andre Santos are both back. Are all back though, but that's adding depth. But if we're gonna miss Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Pedro Neto for the game against Sunderland, that would. I hope not. I hope not. Okay, I hope not. I hope they make it. Okay, and yeah, we all saw how positive Wesley Fofana was during the game against Ajax. How he was winning everything, was the first to every ball that came towards Chelsea's area and all that. So it's a massive, massive plus on Chelsea's side. He also gave his take on the youngsters, and I really like what Maresca said about the youngsters. Okay, the young players. Said that was a special night against Ajax with so many academy lads performing. It's got his philosophy that improving players okay, improves the team, and I respect that. Okay, you can see how it's working with Estevão William and that kid, that boy, okay, the young man is growing game by game. He also talked about the balance, and he said only 11 can start and you can't please everyone, and that's honest enough. I like how brutally honest he is when it comes to certain questions and all that. Okay, and even veterans like Tosin get upset when they don't play. So imagine how Estevão feels sitting on the bench. But I like that Maresca doesn't sugarcoat it. Actually, he just keeps it real and direct. And then he also talked about the moment shared between Estevão and Enzo Fernandez, and he said, "In this right here shows that the team is one." Okay, Enzo Fernandez gave Estevão that penalty against Ajax, and that moment wasn't just a goal, wasn't just about the goal. It was a symbol. It showed unity, maturity, and that the players are buying into Enzo Maresca's project. That's leadership from Enzo. I'm not gonna lie. Every day, every time he wears the Chelsea's shirt, is showing massive, immense leadership quality. And I'm not one of those players or one of those fans who join the bandwagon to banter and slag Enzo Fernandez when Chelsea bought him. I knew that he's just not a Rolls Royce player. He's someone who's got so much leadership attribute, and every time he's on the pitch, he shows and demonstrates it. Okay, many times he has owned that leadership baton in the absence of Rhys James and others. So yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the leadership coming from Enzo Fernandez, and that's great management from Enzo Maresca. You can tell Estevão has everyone's support. Even Maresca said he's special, just a kid who thinks about football and nothing else. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, and I like it. Okay, then he also talked about Guiu's situation, and this one actually made me laugh. Maresca admitted that he called out Guiu in training for not working out enough. He literally said, "I didn't like the way he was training, and he needed to change." And Guiu did. He did change. He did adjust. He adjust, and that's elite management. You set the standard, demand accountability, and reward effort. And then, when asked if Guiu is ready to start, Maresca said, absolutely yes. So, guys, don't be surprised if we see Guiu in the starting lineup against Sunderland tomorrow, especially with the absence of Liam Delap still out. I can definitely say, for me, I can definitely see him starting and getting the starting nod. Maresca also gave big respect to Sunderland, said they're a good side. Physically, they play nice football and level. They're actually level on point with Chelsea. It's another reminder that there is no easy game in the Premier League. I think this will be more tactical than people expect. Sunderland will press, they will sit deep at times, and we've got to stay sharp. The focus for Maresca's team is consistency, and that comes from the mentality he's building. You can feel it. He's creating a culture where effort, humility, and intelligence matters, and that's everything that I took from the press conference. And to wrap up, I'm going to give my predicted lineup. So this is my starting lineup with Sanchez in goal, Trevor Chalobah and Tosin at centre back pairing, and hear me, guys, hear me out. Okay, I know that you guys would have been hoping to get Pong in my lineup, but I think that for this game, because of what the kind of threat Sunderland offer, they are long throwing right into the box 18, and how uh, uh, how complicated they are in attack. I don't think it's going to be ideal to throw Pong into this kind of game. I think it's someone that we can bring on in the second half if we have the game wrapped up like we did against Ajax. Like I said, I don't expect Chelsea to win 4-0 or 3-0 or whatever. I just want a situation where Chelsea have the game under control, and then we can bring on players and all that. So yeah, Trevor Chalobah and Tosin at centre back pairing, and then Rhys James at right back and Cucurella at left back, because these guys are definitely going to be feeling fresh and all that. Then in the midfield, I'm going to be having Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez as my midfield pivot, with Enzo doing the box crashing as is required to, and then ahead of them is Joao Pedro. Now, I believe that Joao Pedro would benefit playing from this position because I have decided to go with Guiu up top. And if you guys watched the game against Nottingham Forest, you could see how influential Guiu's game was on that of Joao Pedro. So yeah, I feel like Joao Pedro would benefit playing from this position. And on the right, I decided to go with Pedro Neto instead of Estevão. And I know that the boy is still young and can handle the pressure and all that. But I feel like we will need the experience of Pedro Neto from that right hand side, and we can bring on Estevão in the second half and all that. And then on the left rather, we have Jamie Gittins, because of the space that Sunderland would leave. Okay, will leave open from the left side. I believe that this would be beneficial for Jamie Gittins rather than Garnacho. And because of the award he won as for the man of the match against Ajax, I believe that it's the right time to give him another, for him to have consistency. I mean, continuation, and hopefully he doesn't uh, uh, mess it up. And then we can bring on in the second half. We have in the bench we have Jorgensen, Fofana, Achiempong, Hato, Santos, Buonanotte, and Lavia, Garnacho, Estevão, and Tyreek George. So let me know what you guys think about this lineup. What you will prefer, and I think that it's only right that my Guiu starts, and he has really improved. He's showing immense signs of improvement and all that. Plus, this is an opportunity for him and all that. So, do you guys think that Estevão should be given a regular, be given should be a regular starter? I think so, but it also has to do with the game plan and all that. So, yeah. Uh, if there's anything else, don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and then please share this video, because it's the only way you can help me grow this channel and yeah, encourage me further. And if you have not watched my 6 talking points for the game between Chelsea versus Ajax, please do go back to watch it and drop your comment in the comment section below. I'll be here to give you guys my match reaction after the game tomorrow. And what's my match prediction for the game? I think Chelsea will win comfortably 3-1. Yeah, I think so. In other sides, I think that it's Newcastle versus Brighton, and I'm thinking going to give Brighton a draw in this one, and Liverpool, I'm going to give Liverpool a slight win. I just think that they will find a way to grind a win one way or the other. That's all for now. If there's any other thing, like I said, I'll be here to give out or share with you guys. Until we meet again, it's Chelsea first, rivals next. Peace.